Have you ever stared into your own eyes and wondered who is truly looking back? What if I told you that the person listening to this voice right now, the one you think of as you, doesn't actually exist in the way you believe? It's a startling thought, isn't it? But stick with me, because this isn't about nihilism. It's about liberation. From the moment we're born, we start building a fortress. We call this fortress myself. Its walls are constructed from our beliefs, our experiences, our successes, and our failures. We decorate its rooms with memories, both happy and sad. We furnish it with our desires, our fears, our ambitions. We become the fierce guardians of this fortress, defending it against any perceived threat, polishing its trophies, and patching up its cracks. This fortress, this self, becomes our entire world. We spend our whole lives inside it, convinced that its walls define who we are. But Buddhism offers a radical, and perhaps terrifying, perspective. It hands us a key, not to lock the gates tighter, but to unlock them and walk free. The teaching is called Anatta, or no-self. It suggests that this fortress we've so carefully built is an illusion. Imagine walking up to a mirror. You expect to see your face, your familiar features, the person you identify as you. But instead, you see a flowing river, constantly changing, never the same from one moment to the next. That river is a truer reflection of your reality than a static image. You are not a fixed, solid entity. You are a process, a flow of thoughts, feelings, sensations, and perceptions, all arising and passing away like ripples on the water. The person you were a year ago, a day ago, even a minute ago, is gone. The person you will be in the next moment hasn't arrived. So who are you, right now? The concept of no-self isn't saying you don't exist. It's saying you don't exist as a separate, permanent, independent thing. You are interconnected with everything, a wave in the vast ocean of existence. Think of your life. Your identity as a beautiful, intricate sandcastle built on the shore. You've spent so much time and effort on it. You're proud of its towers and walls. But as you stand back to admire it, you see the tide slowly creeping in. At first, you might feel panic. Your creation, your very self, is about to be destroyed. But watch closely. The water doesn't crash violently. It gently laps at the base, and the sand begins to dissolve, returning to the whole. The tide isn't coming to destroy you. It's coming to remind you that you were never just the castle. You were always the entire beach. This is the ultimate freedom. When we stop clinging to the sandcastle, we are no longer afraid of the tide. We can let go of the constant struggle to defend and define ourselves. Today's journey isn't about adding another room to your fortress or learning a new skill to polish your armor. It's about subtraction. It's about unlearning the fiction of a separate self. It's about having the courage to watch the sandcastle dissolve and realizing you are not diminished, but expanded. You become the ocean. This is the path to waking up from the dream of the self. Thank you for watching. If this resonated, consider subscribing for more journeys into the heart of wisdom.